The second half of this game still to play. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really stay.
Changes here for the Spurs. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Mr. Move comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Castle. Avdiaz checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Scoot Henderson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Evan Vassell out there with Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Avdia, the pass to Simons. On the wing, Williams. Grant for 3. He can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Mr. Move. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Mr. Moves. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Outside, Simons. Avdia, a screen on Paul. Simons from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Williams with the steal. They get a hand on it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That bucket in no time at all. Mr. Moves got 39.
Well, more and more, Vassell keeps others involved. He's becoming a great passer.
Bible on the wing. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
No good on the 3. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, they've got Klingon and Fernie Simons out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Banton in at the 1.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Mr. Moves. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
That's tipped. Takes it inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Avdia. 3-pointer. Bassi pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Count that one. Mr. Moves got 48.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. There's the three. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Klingon from 17 feet out. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Mr. Moves. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Avdia on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Mr. Moves. No good from outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamare. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Moves.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard. Their apparent did it great.
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in, and Portland with the change here too. Eibel's checked in, and that one's good. Mr. Moves.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
They set the pick. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Sharp. Grant with the ball. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
That's what I'm talking about. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They don't even know what's coming for them.
What's up, MP?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Greetings from, and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the 1. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year are coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well,
Be subscribed and have notice bell on Step 2. Tune into every stream even for 10 seconds and comment at least once. Step 3. Like the stream winner WI.
Launches it, and the basket by Mr. Moves. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Mr. Moves, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Spurs lead by 6, and what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Valanciunas finds Poole. Back to Valanciunas. Good D by Wembanyama.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he's all alone for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Poole, right side, for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, this is a staple of Jordan Poole's game, folks. This is why he is a volume three-point shooter.
Here's Mr. Moves. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kispert outside. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Valanciunas. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Koulibaly. No good on the three. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now for the Wizards, Saddiq Bey out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then there's Davis. And it's Sarr in at the 5. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Bey. Mr. Moves. Off the mark there with a 3. Wizards trail by 11. Bey passes to Kispert. And here's Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sarr, covered by Johnson. Bey from long range. Mr. Moves with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 11. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The 3! Kispert grabs a miss.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Bey passes to Kispert. Bey with a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Kispert. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's all from three-point range.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Collins a screen. And the basket by Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves has got 22.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the dunk by Bey.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bey really packs a punch on these dunks.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A big group substitution here for Washington. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kuzma. Koulibaly comes in for Bey. Brogdon's checked in for Davis. And it's Poole in for Kispert. And the basket by Mr. Moves.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the
Red heart, red heart, red heart.
That's 3 in a row.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Lets it fly. And he knocks the jumper down. 27 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Sarr. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Mr. Moves. Let's go with a three. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Coulibaly. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Koulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Mr. Moves, no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Here's Sarr. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Sarr's got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They led by as many as 18. Here's Mr. Moves. Hits the trifecta. Mr. Moves has got 30 points.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
27 seconds left in the half. The Wizards trail by 13. Plenty of space. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Mr. Moves has got 32 points in the game. Poole against Paul. Here's Brogdon. Ooh, Brogdon getting inside.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Mr. Moves. Off target with the 3. Left side, Brogdon. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too...
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Wizards. Glad you could join us.
And as we dive, we'll make substitutions. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Castle. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Is still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Wizards trail by 14. Three-pointer, Kispert. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mr. Moves. Knocks down the long J. Mr. Moves has got 35 in the game.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Sohan, the pass to Mr. Moves. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Kispert outside, takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs lead by 16. Johnson a screen on Valanciunas. Here's Mr. Moves. No good from outside. The Wizards shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. San Antonio with a rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first one falls.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
For San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. And it's Champagnie in for Vassell. Bagley's checked in for Washington. Bay comes in for Kuzma. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mr. Moves, no good. Kispert, right side. Just 3 on the clock. And he connects with a jumper. And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Kispert. Marvin Bagley is out there with Sarr. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's George in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Mr. Moves. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
All night. He just won't let up.
Poke loose. Soft touch off the glass. Mr. Moves has got 16 in the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Kispert. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. new group. Spurs on D. Here's Valanciunas. Sohan with a rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Mr. Moves. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Yep, that one goes.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Outside Koulibaly. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Poole, clock at 6. Connects from downtown.
Well, I'd like to see this. A jumper from Jordan Poole when he's off the basketball. Nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Brogdon. Sohan covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on. Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Champagnie, he's checked in for Vassell. And Castles subbed in for Paul. San Antonio's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Moves. Again! What an avalanche!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Kuzma. Now Valanciunas. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Boy, this has been a bit of a showcase for Jonas Valanciunas, over and over, finding a way to get it done on the offensive end.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Moves.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Here's Mr. Moves, takes it inside, goes back up, pass to Collins. Here's Mr. Moves. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Outside Koulibaly. And the 3 off target. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes with a screen on Valanciunas. Mr. Moves, no good. Now here's Koulibaly, tightly guarded. Kuzma outside. Back to Koulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Champagnie. Here's Mr. Moves. Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting.
Hey, yo, bad play.
So we see the Spurs taking the dub.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Hey, props to
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
And the Lakers with possession here. 4-point game. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Saric grabs the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Jokic is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Watson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here's Los Angeles now, following Russell Westbrook's three. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, Doncic following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. James kicks to Hardaway. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Saric. Christian Brown comes in for Michael Porter. And Murray subbed in for Peyton Watson. And then for the Lakers, Williams comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, you can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Here's Doncic. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got 46 points. Murray sets a screen for Westbrook. Here's Jokic. The Lakers with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. To take the lead. Frames it from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now, Jokic. It's good.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Murray for three. Hachimura grabs the miss. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Westbrook way outside. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
No surprise there. I mean, this is who Westbrook is. This is what Westbrook does. Ready to step up in the biggest moments.
Good on the first, and that put them up by 2. And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good. There's a screen by Murray for the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Thrilling fashion. Much appreciated.
Keep grinding 100 points. Thanks 100 points 100 points 100 points. I support I just sub. Return the love. Bet I got you 100 points. You at 285 now. I just subbed back. WZ. Big W. Facts.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Williams, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Doncic in at the 1.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Fox. The shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Picked by Vucevic. Unloads. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And he drives in. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Antetokounmpo finds Fox. Pass to Okogie. Here's Duren. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Offline with a 3. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 14. Vucevic, a screen on Fox. From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Fox driving hard. And Fox powers it home.
So shifty. Fox gets in there anytime he wants to.
Doncic up top. He's covered by Fox. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Bucks with some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Duran. Osman comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Okogie. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Exum comes in for Vanderbilt. Milton's checked in for Reeves. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
And they really strung together some good possessions now. Now, it would have been helpful if they had done it sooner.
Smith passes to Fox. And that one good. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Exum outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Fox against James. Fox feeling it out a bit. There's the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
James outside. Barnes a screen. It's Barnes on the wing. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Oladipo with a drive. And Milton pulls it down.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now, here is James.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's Fox missing. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Exum. Fox against James. Back to Exum. On the wing, Milton. James outside. Launches it. Again, the miss by James. Milwaukee leading by 11. To the paint. Offensive board. There's Jackson with the 3. Drains the triple. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Jalen Duran, he's checked in for Smith. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Osman. Okogie's checked in for Oladipo. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Fox. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Hardaway, the pass to Duran. From deep three-point land. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in. He's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Jackson for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A shot by Reeves, no good. Oh, they get a hand on it. George finds Reeves. Back to George. Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt with a screen. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jumper. Doncic has got 41.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Okogie. Duren with a screen on Reeves. Here's Okogie. And the three off target. Lakers trail by 12. Reeves with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the three ball to go. Doncic has got 44.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pulls up. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Outside Hardaway. Shot from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Bucks lead by 11. The Lakers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardaway on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Duren. No good that time. Vucevic with some nice D. Lakers trail by 11. Picked by Vucevic. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. George with it. Jackson in his pocket. George passes to Reeves. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. And it's Doncic missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Okogie's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Hardaway. Shot is good by Reeves.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Milwaukee. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Hardaway. And the Lakers also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Now here's Doncic. Pass to George. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. And Los Angeles, another three.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Fox against Doncic. From the line. And it's Fox missing. Lakers trail by 5. It's George on the wing. This shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And it's good! He hits another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
That's tipped. To take the lead. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
A high percentage scorer during those how to deliver when it's do or die time.
Doncic outside. On the clock. Money.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Fox. Fires the three. Doncic grabs the miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Fox. Fires it, and it's good.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Seconds left in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Okogie, to the inside. Giannis with the jam.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Okogie's shot is off. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Doncic. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Duren. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Fox. De'Aaron Fox so fast on the break.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Doncic. Duren with a rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Okogie on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, here's some qualities about Okogie. He plays a loose, fearless, attacking brand of basketball, and his teammates really feed off that energy.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic finds George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's good from George.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Okogie. Back to Fox. Second chance effort. Bullseye! Fox has got 39.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's George. Back to Doncic. Vanderbilt with a screen. 4-3. And it's Doncic missing. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Fox. And Reeves pulls it down.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Doncic. Williams will screen on Fox. And here's Reeves outside. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Nice shot by Okogie. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And not a strength of Okogie, but you can see that he's putting the work in.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's George. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds now.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in. And here's Reeves outside, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Williams a screen on Fox. And here's Doncic outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Doncic defending. Out to Fox. 3-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow in out there.
Here's Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
From deep, here's Doncic. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Okogie. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And throwing his weight around a little bit inside Okogie. Just a bigger guard.
From deep, here's Doncic. Yet another bucket.
He has taken.
Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc, Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here.
Hits yet again. Wow!
And with that bucket, if you can believe it, he sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Boy, the way he came out tonight, you could feel his level of focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
And the second and 2 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Jacks up at 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead, and they go to the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. The heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's George on the wing. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. George for 3. Count it! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Okogie, the pass to Duren. Three-pointer, Fox. Off target from downtown. Well, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call timeout, but had already used them all. They just lost track of the situation.
Oh, man, big error right there. Number of remaining timeouts is something you communicate to your players.
We don't see it that often, but with all that's going on, the timeout situation must have slipped.